Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello, my name is Seva Aulia Wibowo. This is my student ID. And this project I want to explain about intransitive phrasal verbs and collective nouns. Let's get started. Intransitive phrasal verbs. Intransitive phrasal verbs are multi-word verbs consisting of a lexical verb plus participle, e.g., up, on, out, that do not take a direct object. Their meaning is often non-compositional, meaning it cannot be fully predicted from the meanings of the individual parts. From a lexicalist perspective, Jekendorf 2002, phrasal verbs are stored in the mental lexicon as single semantic units. Even though they are syntactically complex, this supports the view that phrasal verbs function as vocabulary items, not merely syntactic combinations. According to Construction Grammar, Goldberg 1995, intransitive phrasal verbs form construction where meaning arises from the interaction between verb and particle rather than from syntax alone. Key property: no object can follow the verb. In second language acquisition, SLA research, phrasal verbs are considered cognitively demanding because learners must acquire them as lexical chunks, not as compositional phrases. Ray 2002. This explains why learners often avoid phrasal verbs and prefer Latinate single-word verbs, continue instead of run-on. Additionally, corpus-based studies, e.g. Bieber et al. 1999, show that intransitive phrasal verbs occur more frequently in spoken and informal registers, highlighting their role in natural fluency and pragmatic competence. Example sentence and explanations. Number 1. The meeting ran on for hours. Run on is an intransitive phrasal verb meaning continue longer than expect. No object follows the verb, confirming its intransitive status. Number 2. The baby finally woke up. Woke up functions as a single semantic unit meaning stop sleeping. The particle up contributes an aspectual meaning change of state. Number 3. Several students drop out. Drop out means left a course or institutions permanently. The meaning is idiomatic and cannot be inferred directly from drop alone. Number 4. The plane took off smoothly. The took off is intransitive and denotes the action of leaving the ground. The particle of encodes direction and completion. Number 5. After the argument, he calmed down. Calm down expresses a gradual reduction of emotional intensity. This supports research showing phrasal verbs encode aspectual change. Okay, next, collective nouns. Collective nouns refer to a group of individuals as a single lexical unit, such as committee, audience, team. According to National Agreement Theory, Quirk et al. 1985, subject-verb agreement with collective nouns depends on whether the group is conceptualized as a unit or as individual members. From a cognitive linguistic perspective, Langecker 1991, collective nouns involve conceptual plurality where grammar reflects the speaker's mental control of the group. English allows both singular and plural verb agreement, especially in British English. Collective nouns occupy a unique position between grammar and semantics because they are grammatically singular but semantically plural. This phenomenon illustrates the distinction between formal agreement based on grammatical form and national agreement based on meaning. According to Cognitive Grammar, Langecker 1991, Collective nouns involve a process of construal where speakers choose to view a group either as a single bounded entity or a set of interacting individuals. This choice directly influences verb agreement and pronominal reference, it versus they. Example sentence and explanation. Number 1. The committee has approved the proposal. Singular verb has treated the committee as a single decision-making body. Emphasize unity and collective action. Number 2. The committee are arguing among themselves. Plural verb are highlights individual members acting separately. Shows national rather than grammatical agreement. Number 3. The audience was completely silent. Singular verb indicates the audience is perceived as one cohesive group, common in formal context. Number 4. The audience were clapping at different times. Plural agreement reflects multiple individuals acting independently, typical in British English usage. Number 5. A swarm of bees is blocking the road. The head noun swarm is singular, so the verb is singular. The focus is on the group as one mass entity. Okay, this is my reference. And thank you for attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.